Woohoo! Welcome to today's stream, everyone. Today we're going to be playing Dredge. Hopefully, perhaps finishing the game, though I still have quite a lot of content to go through. I need to figure out what's causing that, because it's got worse suddenly. I think it's water intake, or perhaps, I don't know. But yes, welcome, welcome. If I can just find my... There it is. Woo! Wait, who's watching? Somebody's watching this? I haven't even started yet. I mean, I kind of have, but not really. Okay. Now you are going to hear a little bit of a rumble in the background, and that's because I've got my nearly broken down air conditioner running. Trying to fight this heat. But yeah, I think we're good to go. No, we're not. Shoot. Okay, let's try that. And copy that. Head to Discord. And promote it. Promote it across the interwebs. Publish. Alright, we should be good to go. Let's close this down. Alright. If I recall correctly, this game has some absolutely banger music that goes on. Even if it is a little quiet. But everything's normal. Strange. Hello, Michael Davis. Welcome, welcome. So, let's see. Looks like we got the icebreaker thingamabob. We have ice axes. I don't know what to do with the ice axes. Oh, right. There's a weird monster in there. In the giant iceberg thing. Thing is, I don't know how far into progression I can go without losing everything. It's quite the conundrum. Hello and welcome, Reed. You are very much welcome to be here. I've never met someone made of ethanol before. That's a good... That's a good one, Michael Davis. I'm an idiot. I'm very much an idiot. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched in the sand. What do you want to do? Search the campsite. Extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric has collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. Inspect the symbols. The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some grouped together in what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. A glint of metal shines up through the sand. Hey, we got a ring! You take it for yourself. Inspect the footprints. Where left the footprints was barefoot. Prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating that they were left by a man. I don't know much about footprints. Alright, let's get out of here. I haven't caught a whole lot with... Oh, that's right, my net. Piss off, ghost! Ha! Can't catch me! Alright. Shipwright. Oh dear. That's kind of a problem. So I have fire and ice nets. What happened to my original net? Strange. I need a larger storage. Or... I need to get rid of some junk. I could get rid of some crates. If I could find the last piece of that map, that would work. Could also deliver dog tags. I don't know, guys. What do you think I should do? The silt filterer. There we go. I've never played this game before, so I'm not sure. Well, all you really need to know is it's fucked. That requires me to go back to the ice area, so we're just gonna ignore those for a second. Let's go back to storage and grab the Silt Sifter Troll Net. Darn. Alright. I think that's good enough. We're headed to the mangroves. Wrong. We're picking up our crab pots. And then we're headed to the mangrove. Hey, Mr. Fishmonger, buy my fish. Whee! All right. To the mangroves we go. Nope, I can't pick up crates. I don't have the storage space for it. The sergeant fish. Oh dear. Forgot about that. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, the catfish. Up. There's a thing. What precisely it is, I have no gosh darn clue. Oh, it's the cannon. Right. Not that we can really do anything with it. As much as I wish we could. Driving through filth. I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. Inspect the fish on the spit. There are some old fish suspended over a spit on a fire that was never lit. Rotten fish hang from the spit. Okay. Let's check the bundle of fabric. A nest of rags lie at the base of the tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved in the tree above. There are 3 distinct set of symbols. There's a book symbol underneath a wave, and then an upwards arrow. A cloud hangs over it. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of the pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down at its center. A book sits above the waves. A downward arrow points from the book down through the wave. Okay. What? What the shit? Hello? Hello, Mr. Fighter Plane. What have you got? A research pod? My goodness, some dog tags, even better. An old ring. Yes. Ah, bollocks. It's the weird headman. No! I freaking lost dog tags? I didn't realize you could lose the dog tags. Am I screwed? I don't know. Am I screwed, guys? Did I lose the important stuff? That's dumb. Just came by to say hi. I got exams today. Best of luck, Eradicator plays. Large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of the campfire, idly carving away at the wooden stake. Ranger, from that look of on your face, I'd say you encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. You join him by the fire. I've been trying to be rid of them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. Boys called them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made her see things, do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until I've avenged my squadron. I'm listening. I met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in the fight. How are you different from the rest? I can help. I figured you'd be up for it. You have that look. Listen up. First, we need to find a lost piece of my squadron's mortar. Then we'll use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down in the north and east, where they are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You can go see what you can salvage, How will you honor your... Oh, good grief. I found parts of the mortar. You found one component, but there's still a missing piece. Nearly there. Keep looking. How will I honor your squad mates? I've hung a few of their dog tags up here on the tree behind me. Seem fitting enough. I've only got tags from the ones You must understand, I never found all their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads you might find useful. Here, take this one in good faith. For each dog tag you bring me. I found some dog tags. Let me see. Alright, thank you. I'll hang them on the tree. Here, as promised. Tell me about the mind suckers. Devilish creatures. Through and through, they'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching that terrible song. First time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates, reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloody scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. The senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. Alright, I'll talk to you later. I lost one of your dog tags. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. Alright, see you around, Reed. I don't know what I'm looking for. Looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for, but this will do. Oh shoot! I got mechanical parts for that? What the shite? Okay. I just got bombarded with mechanical parts today. Not that I would complain. Let me know if you need the volume turned up, my friends. Let's see. Let's do some research. I have 7 parts. I could get this final... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the final crab pot. Heck yeah. Get that large troll net researched. We'll just store that map because we aren't using it, and honestly it's just taking up space. That is a thing. Let me open my storage real quick, actually. Here we go. Let's discard all these dark splashes. I can get infinite numbers of these if I just hang around a bubble. That has opened up my selection quite nicely. Let's install this bloody thing. I'm gonna get rid of the oil, because good grief, it's annoying. Ah, encrusted talisman. Oh my word, fishing speed plus 375? Yeah, that'd be great. If I could get that figured out. Alright, we are neatened up and ready to go, although I will be selling this if I can. Oh, no, I cannot. Alright, discard. Alright. Yeah, see, all I have to do is hang around that bubble and I'll get dark splashes. So what I'll do is I'll leave that bubble intact. For future farming. Well darn. Freaking damaged hull bullshit. Oh, there's a friendly boat nearby. Back to dredging, indeed. No. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What? Oh, okay. It was just a tentacle. I thought a giant monster showed up. Oh! Hi! What the frick was that? I knew there was something. I just knew it. I'm removing your territory. What you gonna do about it? Probably nothing. I'm gonna suck you. Nope. The amount of suckage did not do anything. How doth one avoid said monster? Oh, darn. Don't have any packed explosives. That would have been nice. The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. A man flees through the trees, bloodshot eyes wide with terror. He runs into a dead end, cornered by murky waters, his pursuer. By murky waters and his pursuer. He turns. A wooden spear flies and finds its mark. Whoops. I got the mortar. I got the mortar, Batman. What is this? He's... Wait, what is this character? I got the mortar, Batman. I'm Swedish. For some reason. Whoops. Scusi, I have that part you were looking for. How are things going? I found the other parts to the mortar. Excellent. Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started with the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoon around here. I've assembled those traps for the mine suckers. We just need to lure them in there. Once they're in, you see, I can fire on them with our new mortar. That'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. I'll mark the locations on your map. Got it? I understand, so what's next? We need to make 3 special baits from a different combination of fish. Okay. The first one takes these 3 fish to make. Okay. I've never caught these? Oh. I don't have all the fish for the bait yet. Alright. What about the second one? Right. What about the last one? Eels. Okay. Yeah. Shush. I need to go get my ship repaired and my net swapped out for something a little more useful. Oh, a wretched nipper. Blunt teeth and forked tongues test the flanks of passing creatures. A single loosened scale is enough. Ugh. Thanks for that imagery. Good grief. Alright, shipyard, repair all. Uninstall the trawler. Send that to storage. Grab the silt filtering kit and install that. I don't know what we use the dark canisters for. Do we use them for anything, really? Two wretched nippers. By the power of Grayskull. I will take this packed explosive, though. I am terrible at navigating this, but I have found my mark. Use the explosive! Away! And we get the medal. Awesome. Too bad I can't explode that one until later. Piss off, Mind Flare! Whoa. What is that? Hang on. Oh, I thought it was something special. Looks like it's just a basic loot. Loot 'em. Loot 'em or dare. How are you guys doing? I am in a crisis. I wish I had the answers. I wish I knew what's wrong. I daren't not look back. Bollocks. Yeah, I had invincibility frames that time. Hello, Alan. Welcome, welcome. Let's talk about beta nose traps. What we got? Nothing useful. What about the net? Nothing useful. Darn. What about the second one? Let's take a look at the net. I could put a Nightwing catfish in there. Let's do it. Ooh, actually, I have a gar. Hang on. Let's look at the first one. Net. Gar. Boom. Alright, and then the last one requires one of them eels. Alright. And now I can sell the rest. Yes, 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 yes. I'm good. Move. There. Out. Undock. Run, run, you babies. Whoa. Fish market. Sell all of them. The rot can go. The rot can go away. Go away, rot. We finished a book, but I never actually looked at it. Plus 4% aberration chance. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Catch rare fish. Trap mine suckers, search for relics, light the statues. I've nearly completed all the core pursuits. I would like to finish Pale Reach and the Iron Rig. Well, I tell the boy to catch them there fish. Sorry, I was just kidding around, but for some reason this game has a redneck feel to it. Honestly, anything blue collar has a redneck feel to it, and that's not okay. Like, we've just sort of assumed. And fishing is ooh. Fishing is quite the blue collar experience. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Did I sell fish and lose money? That don't seem right. See, even I'm doing it. I try not to be stereotypical. Listen, the stereotypes exist for a reason. Because a perfectly serviceable stereotype is just fine. A vibe is a vibe, precisely. It's when you refuse to see people for who they are beyond the stereotype that it becomes a problem. Alright, time to go visit the man. Ignore me! You have no idea who I am. I am just a local fisherman. Mr. Ammon, got more traps. Take a look at the first one. Here, have some mullets. That should do it. Let's mix these things in here and load this into a trap, and we'll be free for. Then we get well clear of it. When the trap springs, I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Make sure you bring back proof that thing's really dead, you hear? Yes, yes. Anything else you want to know about the bait? What's the second one? Womp. That should do it. Just mix these in here, load it into the trap. When the trap springs, I'll fire the mortar, blah, 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 blah. Right. And the last one. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. I think I know where to put them. Alright. Okay. Let's kill them mind flayers. That blue collar discrimination I hear? Kind of. Ah, damn it. My trophy-sized mullet It's been infected. Can you move, please, Mr. Mangrove? Large cage with a receptacle. Load the bait. Probably move away. Run! He did. Inside the obliterated corpse of the mind sucker. Yep, we've got the thing. All right, move. Utterly obliterated. No, Game, don't freeze on me. Game, you bastard. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. How are things going? I've got a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have come from anything else. He pokes at it with a knife, testing the rubbery meat. He seems satisfied. Yes, this is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though. Alright. Let's get some rest, because my person is having a time. Alright, then we got this one. Large, yep, load it with bait. And run away! Chomp! Kaboom! Kaboom! Yes, we got the obliterated corpse of a mind sucker. Let's repair our boat and sell. Repair our boat and sell. Sell, 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 sell. I don't have to worry about any of this bullshit. Hopefully. Alright, we have one more. Although, I should probably turn this flesh in before I lose it. Because I lost one mission critical item already. Hey there, mister. I have a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. Drop the flesh on the ground and he slashes at it with a knife. It wobbles a little. Another one taken care of. One remains, by my count. Let's finish this. Arr me hearty, there she blow. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is all right with me. But here I am with a stick in my arse. Large cage is suspended over the water. Fill it with bait and run! Ah! Eat lead, murderer! Yes. I got the carcass. He can no longer bother me. He dead. He deader than a freaking he's deader than a freaking hangover? What the hell was it? What the hell am I saying? He deader on a dormouse on in an asbestos wall. I don't know. What am I saying? He deader than He deader than a healthcare executive working with AI. There we go. I have a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. You drop a large bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fall with sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening terror, he wrests it from where it was embedded. You recognize it as a necklace glistening in gore. Well, fisherman, some fortune at last. Ooh. This ought to fetch you a decent price for the right collector. Here, why don't you take it? He stands back from the corpse, a melancholic look coming over his face. And now, well, that's that, I suppose. What will you do now? Can't say for sure, though I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but the place has become somewhat of a home to me. Don't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I'll stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make some special bait for you. Ought to help you with your fishing. Shame I can't find all the dog tags, because I dropped one. Wait, deader than a raccoon on July the 3rd. What happens on July the 3rd? The fuck? Sell all the fish. Well. Alright, how much money do I need for the final hull upgrade? Oh, good grief. Oh, it's a ghost cargo ship. Okay. I hear you there, Jimbo. I've been trying to keep a record. A world of darkly shut up. Fleet services 2,500. Oh gosh dang it. What's tier 4? Bait refinement. That'll do it. Fire up the factory. This factory's running at peak efficiency. We've got all we need. I reckon we can repurpose some of that slag from the science lab, toss it into the water, and see what it turns up to investigate. You? Well, I guess I found a use for the dark fluid then. Or not. Rot! Insta-crab bait. Interesting. An aberrated bait, which requires 2 rot, 2 dark splashes, and mixed bait. Alright, what were we doing for nets? Not that I can carry that large net, fortunately. But I need 2,500, which I don't have. Why did I do that? Shimmering necklace. I don't think I need refined metal anymore, so I suppose I could sell this. Alright, let's get to fishing. Papa needs a new hull. We just got all get together and have ourselves a good old hoedown showdown. Yeehaw! You dong dong. I was all man and friends up to that Pay Picasso. Motherfucker. Fucking Devil's Ray. Alright, I just need 2,500. And that shouldn't be that hard to get, considering how high I am already. I pretty much just need 700. How much can I get for my fish? We're already halfway there. Let's check the crab pots. We're going to be picking these up because we're going to be trading them in. Sell those. Sell these. Buy the reinforced crab pot. It lasts for 10 days. Sheesh. That said, what was my total? I could have sworn I sold some stuff. My hull repaired. I could sell these nets. That really wouldn't do me any good, would it? These trinkets, however, they're worth a pretty penny. I wonder if I could keep on getting trophy fishes until I get some absolutely, utterly, ludicrously massive fish. Like, that just seems like it belongs on an AMA. AMA? Yeah, AMA. Hey, you guys! Ask me anything! Alright, we have enough for the hull. And now we're off to see the hull wizard. Meow. Damn, this is a quick little boat. Doth you guys have any questions for moi? Ask me random things. Strange things. I promise I'll try to answer them seriously. Caught any gators lately? I wish. I wish you could catch gators in this game. It'd be ridiculous. It's time to see what the Tier 5 hull upgrade does. Make it so! We got ourselves the industrial hull, apparently. What does it look like? Whoa! What did they do to it? I need to redo everything. What the frick? Oh shoot! I have space for the big nets. Okay. Nice. Michael Davis has a question. I would love to know what the question is. What's the average amount of time you spend in the bathroom? That is an interesting question. Very little, actually. Average amount of time, like over a week or over a day? We have the encrusted talisman. We got the fishing bonus of 375. Heck yeah. Over your lifetime. Oh my word. Okay, hang on. Alright, let's do some math. I, on average, poop twice a day. I piss 4 times a day. Not all poops are peas, and not all peas are poops. Not for me, anyways. I know it's different for some people. So let's do some serious math, shall we? So, averaging that in, you have, what was it? 2 plus 4, so 6, obviously. 6 trips to the bathroom. Multiplied by, let's say 5 minutes each. That's 30. So that's 30 minutes a day spent in the bathroom. Times 365. Okay, that's 10,950 minutes. Times, 126. 284,700 minutes divided by 60. That's 4,745 hours spent in the bathroom. There's your answer. There's your average. Have you ever thought about doing voice acting for video games? You're very good at it. Well, I appreciate the compliment. However, one, the voice acting community is they're iffy. Primarily, most companies are turning towards AI nowadays. Though that may change in the future. And also, my throat is killing me. I do not have as good an expectancy to maintain a voice as not. That makes sense. So I'm not a very reliable voice when it comes to voice acting. Because quite often, how I do a voice is dictated by how well my throat is holding up that day. I have done voice acting gigs before. But, not for anything special, unfortunately. Although, if I could get some healthcare, I'd probably pull some good gigs. We'll see. Let's get some research parts, please. Okay, research parts have been gotten. Go to nets, and we've gotten our large troll net. Oh shoot, the heavy-duty troll net is pretty good. I'm actually surprised we didn't get an actual net. You said you were in Washington. Yes, I did. Why? Is there something you need from me? Careful, I'm not an easy person to track down. I will not make it easy. You could just go over to Canada for free healthcare. That seems shady, though. No, nothing like that. Ooh! Look at the pretty boat! It's got the centered smokestacks, plus with the freaking grill on the front, this thing looks vicious. I like it. All right. But if you need it, you deserve it, regardless of where you live. That is an interesting sentiment. I wish that that was shared by the people in America, instead of just grinding up people for money. By making them pay into a system that they don't actually get any help from. Did we ever help this guy? Oh, come on, that was barely a love tap. It was hardly a nudge. Ugh. Any other weird questions you require answered? It's a squat lobster. Hello, Mr. Squat Lobster. What's this? Oh, you fit perfectly. The rock splits and gives you a bunch of crap that you can use to upgrade your vessel. I've got one then. Alright, shoot. How many hours do you spend on average gaming in a day? Alright, that's an easy one to answer, but only for this year. I've spent quite a lot of time of my life gaming. Primarily because I can't really do much else. Let's see, so... from around 2:30 every day... Sorry, 14:30. To 18:30. Pretty easy. What, 4 hours? $1,460 hours a day? Sorry, not a day, a year? In a day, oops. 4-ish. I'm curious because I'm starting a channel myself. Well, I don't really do much gaming when I'm not streaming. Which, that hasn't ruined it for me, but it certainly hasn't done me any favors. Because I constantly feel like I should be showing you guys stuff. It's pretty much the only time I'll be streaming as well. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, the only time that I game is when I'm streaming. Oh, okay. You did mean that. Never mind. Never mind. Mission abort. We got it. It's all good. Whoop. Woohoo! 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 Right, I think I need to bring a thing over here. I'm just doing it for the community and make some friends along the way. Well, that's how I survived for a good long while. Get my mental health in order and all that. Just talking to people is a little more efficient than doing whatever. What statue do you look at? The right side one. Hey, here's that flame you were looking for. Old flame roars to life in the statue's hands. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. What is it? The flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It's time. Come, come. You follow him up the steps of the temple, and at the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside of his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You're drawn to it too, I see. I found it during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first received it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. And it's almost yours. It marked the start of your journey, and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers upon the pyre and raises his scroll and begins to chant. I don't want to interrupt him, say nothing. The wind picks up. Swirling sea spray around the altar, a cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. I must say nothing. The freezing blaze climbs his legs, his chanting continues, no pain detected in his voice. He lifts his arms skywards, and seconds later the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment and then abruptly dies away. Cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it out to sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Inspect the pyre for the antique pocket watch. Oh my goodness, Michael, you've been through 15 knee surgeries? What the shit? You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, the clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face. I'm immortal now! Bitch! Oh dear Lord. What happened? If you don't mind me asking, was it an accident where you just have a fucked up knee? Were you in the military and they told you to jump and you said how high and they said it didn't surprise me? Or they said surprise me and you said sure, bet, we'll do it. It was the military? They told you to jump how, and you said how high, and they said it surprised me? Damn, I didn't realize I was so correct. This one's 57, that one's 54. So, can I just set new records over and over again? Fish, Tetris. Sell! And now I can get the special thing. The net. The really big net. Well, actually, perhaps I should... Ooh. Perhaps I should wait on the simple net and instead keep saving up and finding little bits and bobs to get the final net so that I'm not wasting money. It was the military. Interesting. Interesting. So again I ask, how high did you jump? I require fruity substance. What is your philosophy for living the good life? That is an interesting question, and now I have to go and find a Google Doc, because I was going to release a video on this, but I may as well give you a preview. I have 20 basic tenets. That sounds like a lot, but they are all lessons that I learned while living. And so, therefore, they have specific meaning to me, but they may not have meaning to you. They're gonna sound a little bit kitschy, but that's because the stereotype is there for a reason. The cliche is strong with this one, so just bear with me as I go full full soccer mom with the live, laugh, love bullshit, alright? Tenet 1 is to chase your dreams. For there is no actual purpose in life, and what you do with your time is given to the time that is given to you is up to you alone. Do not seek fame. No one is celebrated to be no one does something to be celebrated. They are celebrated for doing. If something is worthwhile, then it is seldom easy or fun. But every time that you succeed, it gets a little easier. Treat others as you would treat yourself until provoked beyond all reason. When someone truly needs help, it is about them. Never seek to make it about you. If you want to be heard, hear other people first. Your friends will be those who return the favor when you need it. Don't hesitate to be kind. Even the smallest act can mean the world to another. Be grateful for what you have, for nothing is guaranteed in life, not even life itself. Double check and then commit. It is okay to feel doubt when you think you know. It is okay to feel doubt, for when you think you know something, it makes you vulnerable. Be wary about how you impact your environment and others. Don't focus only on yourself. Just because it makes you feel good doesn't mean it's something that you should continue to do. Avoid lying at all costs. Reality is not a plaything. Do not make a habit of distorting it for yourself or others. To covet is to be undone. If you want it but you don't need it, learn to let it go. Loss is a part of life. Do not be consumed in grief. Enjoy things while they last. Bitterness is useless. Do not blame others. Take accountability and fix what you can. Competition is for games and business. There is no use in competing where you could cooperate. There's no point in winning if you lose everyone else. Worship no one. Treat them like everyone else. Humans are unreliable and self-serving, and they will often lead you astray or betray you. Experience is not wisdom. Listen to advice when it is given, but forge your own path in the moment. Always move forward. Learn from the past. Accept your mistakes. Never let them become the excuse. And finally, remember to wander. If you are stuck, you will find your answers wherever you are not. And that is my entire philosophy on life. Sorry if it was a little bit rushed, but I want to get back to the game. Alright. I've had it my whole life, but I was good. I was good when I was younger. I played sports and all that, but as I got older and worse, it got worse and worse. So now I try to make sure not to do anything that can cause a problem. Yes, you guys heard it here first. I have a video that I'm going to produce. I haven't done it yet because I'm a lazy bastard. That is just basically going over these tenets on how to live properly and what they mean to me. A lot of stoicism sprinkled in there. Stoicism? Really? Explain that. Genuinely, what I've heard of being stoic, but I never actually thought it was some kind of philosophy. What are the tenets of stoicism? If there are tenets of stoicism, I don't know. Is stoicism even a thing to follow, or is it just a personality type? Have you ever heard of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus? Epictetus. I have not heard of. I've heard of Marcus Aurelius, but I have not heard of Epictetus. He's the gladiator? Like from the movie Gladiator? I've never seen it. Marcus Aurelius is from the Gladiator, okay, but Epictetus. Sorry, Epictetus. Is that where the word epic comes from? Is this... no... Sorry, my brain's going too deep into shower thoughts. And not deep enough into, actual research and figuring out where things came from, because I'm in the middle of a game and saying stupid shit. Ooh! No, I think we've been here. A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. Let's take a look at the structure. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has raised its arms towards the lighthouse at Devil's Spine. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. Check the campfire. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose such an island to make a camp. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper. A note is written on it. Pocket it to read later. Well darn. Back in ancient Rome, Stoicism was a proper philosophy. Ah. I'll have to look at it if it matches much of what I was saying. He was the last of the 5 good emperors of Rome. Epictetus or Marcus Aurelius? Probably Marcus Aurelius, because I think he was an emperor. But I've never heard of Epictetus. Epictetus. Gosh, that is such a difficult name to say. Epictetus. That's just the vibe that I get from that. Epictetus. Epictetus. At 3,000 lumens, 40 meters in range. Okay. 2,100 lumens, 30 meters range. Epictetus was an exponent or proponent of Stoicism. It says exponent. Great, now I have to look up another definition of another word that I thought I knew. Which goes against one of the things that I was trying to learn, which was, you know nothing. As soon as you think you know something, it makes you vulnerable. One that speaks for, represents, or advocates. Okay, that's the definition I was missing from my mental dictionary. He spoke a lot about stoicism. Understood. Okay. I want this. And yet I don't, because I want to save up for the big net. You should check them out. A lot of what you just said lines up with their teachings. Really? Damn. And here I was thinking I'd been original. He lived and worked, first as a student in Rome, and then as a teacher with his own school in Nicopolis in Greece. Once I knew it was Greece, it became easy to pronounce. Nicopolis. What the fuck? Okay, we got a freaking xenomorph over here. Give me the fish. That was a shark. I just saw a shark in the water. What the shit? Alright, Mr. Generator. Sell those fish. No, there's no new slots for engines. I need to do research, however. What do I need for research parts? Just another one of these crates. Alright. How much do I have left to get the big net? I just need one more. Let's go find a crate. Let's go find a few crates, actually. Back. It's just weird, because... I don't know. Whatever. But it's really funny that you asked me that question during the process in which I am resolved to make that video about the... Because I keep a little journal, right? Oh, bollocks! You should get the beavers to come help. I wish I could make things cross-compatible just at the click of my hand. But it is something that I am unable to change. As it is. What was I saying? I was saying something and then I got lost. We got the supernet! Heck yeah. Okay, I think I've nearly researched everything to research in this game, which would be a first. I do not have any metal. That is a problem. Well, that is very much a problem. Especially since if I want to get metal from here, I have to I have to either dredge it up or find some more crates. There we go, nice and orderly. Alright, we got the heavy-duty troll net. That's the final stage in troll nets, apparently. I was hoping that it would do more than just oceanic, coastal, and shallow. Oh hey, it's the sail fin, but not at night, surprisingly. Freaking during the day. And Socrates posited that the only true wisdom is knowing that you know nothing. I agree, Socrates. I need to read more philosophy. I feel like it would do my soul some good to see some like-minded information. Because it constantly feels like I'm the only voice saying what seems obvious. And the other people who are saying anything remotely similar are also self-obsessed pricks. Or they're trying to sell you something, in which case, if anyone says that they have the answers to life, the universe, and everything just for a small fee, they're trying to sell you something. I mean, I'm sure that seems obvious, but a lot of people go for the fall for the simple lie of, oh, I could give this away for free, but then give it away for free, and I'm not. Meanwhile, Platon flexes. Platon or Plato? Oh no, you mean Saint Platex. I'm gonna get murdered. Our greatest philosopher was wore tights. He wore lingerie. Platon was one of his nicknames because he was very swole. The frick? Okay, I wish there was more to do in this game. It almost feels like everything's over, but then again, that's because I don't buy the interim pieces. I always buy what I need, and just suffer until I get to where I needed to go. I didn't buy the net between the nets, the specialty nets, and the big, ultra super heavy duty net. I just suffered, and this thing is ridiculously good. Hang on. I hear he won one of his arguments by saying, "Come at me, bro," and flexing. I mean, I would not put it past him. Let's go to the whaling yards. No, I do not. But you could never truly silence Diogenes. The man lives in a water jug, eats raw onions, and mastered the meme-level trickery. Isn't he the one that, like, walked in on some philosopher who was like, "Man is a featherless biped." So he walked in with a plucked chicken and said, "Behold a man!" and then ran away. I love it. Diogenes, what do you do for work? I'm a philosopher. Why don't you get a job? Why? I feel like I needed the decorator crab for some reason. No! I was trying to sell the fish and crab pot, you jackass! Oh. I needed that for something. I don't know what, but I needed it for something. I don't think that was deep enough. Hang on. I did not. Okay. And I have a feeling it's because there was a shrine around here, right? There's always a shrine. Yep. Altar breaks through the waves. I needed those decorator crabs. Well. 3 crab-like creatures. The largest is covered in rocks. And other strange shapes. Okay. Weird. Welcome to Are You a Philosopher or Are You Homeless? Welcome, Bob. This is a very difficult and surprisingly challenging challenge, because defining whether or not one is homeless or just a prick with a law degree is surprisingly hard to differentiate between the two when you can't see the individual. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just having fun. Ah, bollocks. Pretty sure at least one philosopher would have said the rule of law is for sophists. Sophists? Man, I am learning way too many terms today. I am off my game. Hot damn. Let's rest, I guess. Let's look at our encyclopedia and go all the way back to the beginning. Alright, we got all the aberrations for the blue mackerel. We got all the aberrations for the cod. All the aberrations for the arrow squid and the grey eel. I don't think we got all the aberrations for the flounder. Oh, no, looks like we did. And the black grouper. However, we have not caught any of the aberrations for the sailfish. Damn. Or for the bronze whaler, or for the black reefed shark. I've gotten the osteostracian? Straken? Osteostraken? Plated osteostraken. We don't know what that is. Joy. Sophists, an ancient Greek teachers in 4 to 5 BCE who taught arete, aka excellence to young statesmen and nobles. Sophistry gained a negative reputation as tools of arbitrary reasoning used as pejorative in modern times. Source Wikipedia. Sophistry. So basically, arbitrary reasoning. Terrible, terrible stuff then, I assume. Oh my word, how am I going to get all of these fish? Damn. There's just so freaking many of them. The decorator crab, and then it has this oddity. Like, yeah, I have a decorator crab, but that is probably what we're looking for. Apparently most of their arguments were based off of rhetoric. Plato and Aristotle both opposed sophistry. I mean, fair enough, though I don't understand what's wrong with rhetoric. I'll figure it out, don't worry about me. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of fucked up fishing gear. Ah, sophists are modern day consultants. Okay, that cleared it up for me. Surprisingly. Arbitrary rhetoric and political tactics. Okay, so basically modern day politicians. No? That's not what you wanted? What the piss? Three crab-like creatures are carved into it. Its largest is covered in rocks and other strange shapes. Guess we just go with the decorator crab. Oh, that worked! Three crab-legs shudder, legs clicking into strange angles. Though long dead, some unseen power commands their corpses into action. The crabs scuttle over the altar, disappearing into the cracks and returning with the mouth of the deep. Ah! A formidable cage with a vast gaping maw, sure to swallow up anything unlucky enough to step into it. Oh, that is foul. Socrates was apparently a sophist. I suppose you could say armchair Armchair philosophers are sophists. They do most of their work from a sofa. They just wanted to win the argument. They didn't care what the actual logic was. Yep, sounds about right. Hey, repair this thing of teeth, sinew, and bone. The rule of law is for sophists. Yeah, that sounds about right. I do wish that there was a, an indicator for the mouth of the deep. Let me know which one is which. That's probably my own bias showing. No, honestly, I think death to sophists. Like, not actual death, obviously, but, like, I don't think sophistry is at all realistic or reasonable at all. Like, yes, let's win the argument by any means necessary. No! The point of debate is that one or both of you is wrong, and it is up to you to come up with the solution. If you think the point of a debate is to win, then you've already lost. You might win the debate, for whatever reason, but you're gonna lose so much more. Not to mention integrity. But then again, AI is the death of integrity. And we're in the AI age now. Oh sweet, I got the messed up, the fucked up fish. Ah crap, I lost the majority of my engines. Strips of flensed flesh. Strips of flensed flesh course around a spike of impossible metal. Underneath roped tendons, it bears a name unremembered. Damn. I constantly want to go to the dry dock, because that's where you get your ship repaired. Or built, really. But repaired, I think repaired also makes sense. Damn it, I think I needed a decorator crab for a different thing, now that I think about it. And it probably had something to do with the painter over here. Deliver the flag. So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design indeed. Do you want to attach it? No. What can I help you with today? Paint my boat. Painting the roof. What do we got? Black Abyss. Ooh. Umbral Puppet and Sable Reacher. I should not have sold the Umbral Puppet. I could have gotten some cool boat. The Effigy Crab. No, I don't have that. Royal Purple requires an Imperious Lobster, which I have no idea where you were getting that. Maple Orange requires the Cortex Decorator and the Splintered Crab. Those are the ones that I was looking at. And then... you know what? Let's try it in blue. Ooh. I actually like that. Yeah. That would look better in gold. But yes, we all live by codes, whether or not we understand them. And these codes are made up of lessons that we learned over time. However, we do not make a point of actually learning these lessons or committing them to heart. And I believe what we need is for people to keep journals about what they learned. Cystic trilobite. Rock crab. After all, I believe that is what the function of praying has. It gives you a moment to sit back and think about it. Think about everything. Your day, what you did right, what you did wrong, asking for forgiveness from not just some larger entity, but also forgiveness from yourself. Imagine if the viewpoint that hell is a self-centered punishment is true. Self-created, sorry. Well, it is. And not only that, but you create hell for others as well. Hell on earth is not a figure of speech. Hello, Sisyphus! Is your computer working again? Please let me know. Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that. Well, what? Because I deleted from files in Steam, it won't open now. Did you follow the thing that I sent you, or did you just delete files? Because I sent you instructions so that that wouldn't happen. I followed the thing, okay. I don't think I will be able to play Gmod anymore, to be honest. No, you will. You will. It's just the game, not the game, but Steam being dumb. Either Steam or the Gmod launcher. Hello, Ms. Researcher. Oh, you didn't... I thought she needed something. Whoops. Damn it all. I have fish I gotta sell. Crown of Nadir. What the shit? To get a fresh install, you need to remove the registry entry, aka the files which the programs are installed. You could try to save what you wanted to save. I don't know. Damn. Consumed grouper. Man, this game's music is great. It does not receive enough love. Alright. I'm too consumed with dread to do anything but text with you. Okay. Oh, I see. You guys are talking IT stuff. Yeah, I tried to help Sisyphus this morning. I sent them a bunch of guides, but sounds like the guides weren't of any help. Hmm. Oh. I probably should have been reading this. Oh well. Sink me. No, no, wait! I said it as a joke. Don't sink me! Damn, I need one of those, corrupted reels or whatever. Oh shoot, we got the aberration of the snailfish. I guess that wraps that up. Well, sort of. Alright, let's sell our hull. Total isopod hours. Indeed. Heal bug. $17 fish. Share this with your friends so they can partake in isopod hours. Parhelion jellyfish. Well, shoot. Record size! Oh shoot, I got a record size aberration. Nice. Whoa. I nearly flew into the heart of a sun. Whoa, the coral glows. That wasn't coral. A group of friends dance around a campfire, yodeling while carrying isopods over their heads while shooty wop music plays in the distance. Shoo-boo-doo-doo-doo, bop 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 bop. I don't even remember the freaking lyrics to it. That's a fun little image in my head that you've placed in my head there, bud. I'm playing mind games in a tornado. Oh, go blow it out your aft section. What is it? You know what? Hang on. Hang on. Let me dock real quick. Let me dock. And then save and quit. Confirm. And we're gonna go back in. And I'm gonna show you, alright? Gonna rest. Okay. Nighttime! Alright. It's time to go and find out what is in the depths. The coral! Oh no, it turned red. It's angry with me. 'Cause that's no coral, that's a fucking kraken. A crackhead of the ocean. Indeed, I'm actually surprised it didn't just immediately spear me. It must have indigestion. We're slowing him down, boys. We're feeding him rotten memes. And that's working? Seems to. It's all the really stale stuff like Amogus. And Charlie the Unicorn. Another crown of Nadir. Alright, in another 30 minutes, I think I will be done streaming for today. So get your final questions in, my good friends. Have I been around the back of this island? I don't know. Is there a shrine over here? That'd probably be a really good question to ask before I sell everything off. Find out if there's a shrine to feed the fish to. There's some boxes scattered haphazardly. Well, let's take a look inside. Oh shoot, a scrap of paper. Alright. Looks like I'm headed back to, I'm headed back to dock to grab that map, because that was the piece of the map I was missing, probably. Heck yeah! Alright. Map. Where is it? I can finally remove it from my storage! Let's put the map together! Ah. Interesting. Is there anything that resembles that? Looks like Italy. My guess is it has to be this island off of Twisted Strand, but it doesn't feel right. Oh, it feels like I'm playing Sea of Thieves again. Now, there's two islands here and here. Another small island here, and an X marks the spot. One square to the right of the island's top square. And it lines up pretty good with a square. Oh dear. I have no further questions, Master Atris. You've taught me all I need to know. Sensei. Or no, whatever. Go in peace. And teach others through example. Something like that. I don't know. I am not some great master. All I am is just someone who learned the hard way. So that others might learn the easy way. Who knows? I'm going crazy! This map doesn't match anything I've ever seen! What the shit? Ugh. Wait. Is that north? Maybe? That kind of looks like the island, so let's put a thing there. Disembark. all the way out there. Lying just beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest, held down by a chain that disappears into the deep. Open it. Hello, beautiful. A big old sack of doubloons. A treasure for the ages. Alright, I think I have completed that quest. Bollocks. I've already found the treasure this was leading to, so I can discard it. Now, why would I discard it when I could leave it for somebody to find? Yeah, I'll just discard it. Oops. The harvesting platform. Combination of cutting-edge fishing technology allows this industrial-grade unit to operate at peak efficiency, and yet it is somehow worse than this. Wow. I guess it just fishes fast? It's like this singular rod right here, right, is 94%, whereas this is 150%. But I don't need 150%. I just need the thing that covers the most use cases. Like, my boat is the peak of fishing performance. Like, I have my primary net, I have my infused hoist, my infused coiling rod, and my infused fireproof rod, along with my encrusted talisman. I outperform anything you could possibly throw at me. Well, maybe not. I could use the tendon thing and the sinew spindle and the sign of ruin and whatever else I may have found in this game. Which I should check to see what else is there. Sea slug, doo 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 doo. Sea slug, doo 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 doo. Sea slug. Mama shark, doo 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 doo. Mama shark. Let's head south. I want to do a once around of the ice island. See what's going on there. You know, before it's time for me to conk out. Oh, I am not sleeping well. I've been sleeping rather fitfully is not the right word. I've been languishing in unsound sleep. Hello. What are you? You're a thingamadoodle. A gadget, a goober. Damn it! I lost a very valuable silver plate today. Oh. Hey, this traveling merchant. Oh, those rare fish. I found the goldfur eel and the colosanth. I'm just missing the Goliath tigerfish. Great news! I'll add it to my records. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll have some use for it. Perfect. And the colosanth. Colocanth, whatever. Tell me about the tigerfish? Murky, swampy waters using shade as cover. Alright. Understood. I'm sure I'll find the thing I'm looking for. I know where it is. Alright. Let's go to research. So close. So very, very close. Excuse me, I have this ice shaper. You really found it. How on earth did you locate that stuff down in there in the deep? Anyways, let me slot this blade here, and yeah, that seems right. I think it starts ready to start cutting. Blocks of ice coming right up. That worked pretty well. Here are these on the house. Cool. Can I save them? I cannot. From now on, I'll be able to stock some of these ice blocks at my pontoons. Thanks, partner. Huh. Well, that worked out, I guess. Extends the shelf life of fish. Okay, that's kind of broken. That works wonderfully. Let us be gone from this place. Or can I? Oh, fish market. Oh, fish market. Let's sell the crab pot back to you. Oh, fish market. Oh, fish market. King's Wreath. A clockwork crown of claws. A cycle of succession in the deep. There. I think that's one of the things I need. Right. Heading back to the, oh, no. I am grabbing that pot. That pot is full. We're heading back to the mainland so that I can find out if this is a thing I need to collect, because holy damn! A leeching prawn has been discovered. Oof, why am I so sleepy? Nope. Don't have the space for it. And my chat has gone entirely silent. The secrets of the universe are deafened to me. I hate the roof. No, not that. It'd be something close to the bottom, probably. No, not that. Not golden treasure either. And it's not royal purple. Alright, looks like I can freely sell that crab. Alright, we are able to sell this other stuff. After these messages. And by selling everything else. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Fishing pots are A-OK in my book. Excuse me, mister. Mr. Trader. Let's sell all of that crap. That garbage. Bollocks again. Once again, I find myself going to the oil rig. It is a long and arduous journey. Not all of you will make it. I mean, I will, but that goes without saying. Oh, it goes without saying, does it? You right wanker. Alright. Nothing to sell here. More research parts. I needed them real quick. We now have all the research done on the boat. Now we have other research to do on this occasion. Alright, time to make some crates. Hello, Mr. Foundry. Construct! Whoops. It takes no time to remove it, but it takes a lot of time to place it. That is so weird to me. Alright. The enhanced foghorn. Now there's an idea. I could level up everything in tier 1, then get everything in tier 2, install it all because holy crap. It's pretty cool. Let's go to tier 1. I can't. I need to go to the foundry, go to tier 2. Buy myself some research parts. I only need 2. Perfect! And now we go to the tech lab and get that enhanced foghorn. Our boat is now fully kitted out in all of its permanent glory. All that's left is the symbol stuff, including, if I read that correctly, a heat sink. Absorbs excess heat generated by hasted engines. Now, isn't that an interesting concept? Heat sinks to make the engines run longer on haste. I rather like that. Seems quite useful. Alright. I think I'm going to call it about 10 minutes early. Thank you all for watching. I had a wonderful time, and I hope you did too. Please stay safe out there, and remember to take care of each other. Even if you're enemies, you never know what might help someone. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Whoa!